Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're just gonna be talking about the XXL Freshman List. Let's just fucking end it, bro. Like, what are we doing? The XXL is a yearly tradition where they decide to bring a bunch of rappers together who are upcoming, during their freshman year, because they're upcoming, new rappers, try to put them on the map. But I'm sorry, but this concept is dead. It's a dead concept, buried 6 feet under. No one cares anymore. Let me bring you up one name from this year's list, and you're just gonna laugh. Do you know who Trap Dicky is? It sounds like someone who went on ChatGPT and said, "Give me a word that sounds tough," and they give him trap, and then the rapper himself was probably like, "Oh, let me think of something hard. My dick," and boom, there you go. That's his rap name, Trap Dicky. I'm fucking serious. Look, I can come on here and sit here and list everyone on the list, but you know what? It's fucking pointless because no one gives a shit. Usually, most of these people just never get on, anyways. Just a bunch of duds. No one cares, but it's not their fault. Double XL, like the freshman list whole concept, is dead. It's a dead concept because it doesn't work anymore. It's not working how it used to work back in the day. It's not special. It used to be a yearly tradition. People are like, "Ooh, this guy's coming out. Oh, this guy's cool. This person's fire. This person's freestyle was tough. The cypher performance is great. Let me go tune." No one cares. Like, no one's doing that anymore. For the past 5 years, this list has just been a downhill slope. I'm not saying every year has progressively gotten worse, because there's been some years that were like slightly better than the previous year, but for the most part, the past 5 years have been pretty dog shit. Not memorable and just a complete joke. The Double XL was meant to put these freshmen on the map, put them on, get some publicity, get people to tune in to their music. And now it's just a complete fucking joke. Like, people are over here just making compilations of like the worst ciphers, the worst freestyles. People just laughing at these people. Like, you remember Too Rare with the fuck ass little hairline thing he had? Awful. Was a complete fucking joke. People made fun of him, and that's what people consistently do. Like, sure, there's some cherry picking gems here and then, like Glorilla in one of her classes. Glorilla turned out to be a decent artist, right? And then you have Central C, but like, that's a fucking rarity, guys. Usually in these lists, I usually know at least two of these names, heard of at least. Maybe not listen to the music, but I usually have heard a couple of these names. This year is the first year ever I have not heard of a single soul on this list. Again, like, who the fuck is Trap Dicky? Who came up with that name? It sounds ChatGPT, bro. Copilot, DeepSeek, whatever the hell you want to use, Gemini. That's what it sounded like it was used for. It is a travesty what the Double XL has turned into. In my opinion, it's a dead concept. It used to work. It used to make magic. In my opinion, the last time the Double XL was relevant, decent, good, was 2020. The class of 2020 had guys like Jack Harlow, Polo G, Lil TJ, Eneli Choppa. You had Lotto, you had Fabio Foreign, you had Baby Keem. That's the ones I can remember off the top of my head. But for the most part, a pretty solid list. Oh, you had Rod Wave as well. A pretty good list, in my opinion. I mean, are they megastars now? Not really. The only one there, in my opinion, that's like the biggest, like at the time, they were big. You had Lil TJ, you had Polo G coming off like their debut albums, which were pretty solid. Eneli Choppa was popular for off his shot of flows. Jack Harlow was popping, obviously, with the song What's Poppin'. He was just coming up. Rod Wave was there. You had Fabio Foreign. You had Lotto. And then, of course, you had Baby Keem, which eventually he would drop that song with Kendrick Lamar, Family Ties, Melodic Blue, put himself on the map. It was fucking great. Ever since then, like, I can't tell you when a list was solid or great. At the end of the day, the whole purpose of the XXL is to put someone on. Make them better than how you found them. And in my opinion, that objective hasn't been met in the past couple years. Like, it's been a failure of a product that doesn't do anything for anyone anymore. Like, fuck the freshman list. At this point, let's just get fucking seniors and juniors, bro. Like, what's the point of getting guys who are barely even on, and a year later just fucking nowhere to be found? Like, no one cares. I just looked at Too Rare stream monthly listeners. He's barely sitting at 800,000 monthly listeners. Like, no one cares about these guys. They care about them for like a second. They do all these these rappers read hate comments. Dog, I'm surprised people are even commenting. That's how shocked I am. These comments might be just faked. They might be bots. That's how little people care about this stuff anymore. I know you can see in the thumbnail, you see the iconic 2016 Double XL Freshman List, the best Double XL Freshman List to date. You had guys like 21 Savage there. He's still doing good. You have Lil Yachty. He's still doing fine. You have Lil Uzi. Again, he's doing pretty good. You have Denzel Curry. He's doing pretty great. You have Kodak Black. He's doing pretty. I mean, well, these days he's not doing good anymore. But for a while, he was going strong. And all these other rappers that were also doing fine. Obviously, you had guys like Lil Dicky on there, which I'm sure Trap Dicky got some inspiration from. He was like, you know what? That last part was so tough. It was so hard. I'm going to put that on my name. Fucking joke, bro. That shit look like AI, bro. You did not come up with that name. I refuse to believe a soul came up with that name. It was awful. But nothing will ever recreate the magic of 2016. Sometimes it'll just be a random fucking day in September and you just see someone repost the 2016 Double XL Cypher. And it was great. It's fucking iconic. It's legendary. You can go watch that. It has aged like fine wine since then. And it's been 10 years. It has officially been over a decade since that list has came out. And those guys are still doing great. You want to know why? Because they were actual stars. They made the most of the moment. The Double XL was actually kind of important. Another problem with the Double XL, in my opinion, is how they pick these artists, right? In my opinion, it is very, very difficult to blow up, right? I'm not saying you have to be a megastar from the jump of your career. However, you need some hit. Like you need a hit song or something that's super popular with you that makes people care about you from the jump. Otherwise, you're just going in there as like basically a nobody, right? I'm not trying to hate or disrespect. I'm a nobody too currently. However, to be able to get on that list, you need to be credible. Like for the most part, none of these rappers are credible. Especially not no fucking Trap Dicky, bro. It's a shame because the problem is it's very difficult to blow up these days. There's a higher supply that rather than a higher demand. With too many people trying to make music out here, yeah, everyone's like blowing up. But how many of them are actually becoming stars? Like practically none. It's a rarity when someone actually becomes a star from making music from the start to the end. It's practically impossible these days because the barrier to entry to make music is so fucking low. Anyone is doing it. Like my mama could do it, bro. Like if my mama could do it, there's a problem and it just means the supply is too much. It's oversaturated. Therefore, when they pick someone, there's the likelihood of them being like a hit maker or like a big star from the beginning is low to none, bro. Like you need to get lucky. So that's why, in my opinion, the Double XL Freshman List is a dead concept. Let's just get rid of it, axe it, let's bury it. Have the little funeral, have its great moments, have a montage or whatever. Maybe you could bring some guys in it, talk about it when they're a Double XL Freshman List, whatever, when they're coming up, and just end it. There's no point. Like these rappers don't gain anything. I don't think they're gaining any fans from how they respond to a hate bot comment that they found that they told them to reply to on Instagram or Twitter. No one cares. At the end of the day, these freestyles and ciphers, at the end of the day, they're just embarrassing themselves because most of them don't even know how to write music. So it's just a joke. And in my opinion, this concept needs to be buried, axed away, and just say bye to because oh boy, it become a disaster the past couple years.